Hello everybody and welcome to the GameMaker Language Tutorial 2. Alright, so inside my previous tutorial we create a sprite called SPR_player. We create an object called OBJ_player, and inside that object we created code that will allow our player to move. Okay, so today inside this tutorial we will make it where, now this is a pretty long tutorial, we're going to make it where our character can move. I'm sorry. We're going to make it where our character can shoot. He can shoot our enemies, and if he hits our enemies, then he will lose all of his score and go back to the start. As far as if he crashes in with the enemies. That's what will happen. Okay. So first, you want to create a sprite called SPR_bullet. And just so everybody knows, it's good to do my tutorials in order because I'm going to be referring back to things that I mentioned in some of my old tutorials. So it's good if you go and check back what I'm talking about, because I'm not going to explain anything I've already explained. I might every now and then, but don't count on it. Okay, so like before, we're going to create a circle. This will be our bullet, okay? And you can actually do that whenever you want. And you're going to center it. So just press this and press center. You got to trust me on that. And now, you're going to create an object called OBJ bullet. Makes sense because it's a bullet and it's an object. Load in your sprite bullet. Add event and add a create event. So the second it is created, it's going to do something. And what it's going to do is it's going to move towards point mouse_x mouse_y at the speed of, we'll do 15. Okay. Oh, my bad. Sorry, outside of it. Okay. So move towards point. That is saying it to move towards our point. Hello again. I'm sorry for that. Okay. So it'll saying to move towards point mouse_x mouse_y. So that's still the x and y position, but the only difference is that we're giving it the mouse. So we're going to say instead of getting the x and y position of the screen, we're going to give the x and y position of our mouse, which will be wherever the mouse is, and we're going to tell it to move towards that point of a speed of 15 frames, which is half a second. So go ahead and check that one off. Press OK, and go into your object player. Add an event and do a global left pressed. Go into your code and do instance create x, y, object bullet. So now we're going to say wherever you are, wherever I am, whenever I press it, I want you to create it at that position in object bullet. Okay? Instance create is just saying create an instance, and of course put that in parentheses and end it with a semicolon. So now whenever we run our game, this is what should happen if you followed all my code right, if you did everything correctly. Sorry it takes so long, I don't know what's up with that. This is what it should do. See? So now we can shoot and we can move around. So and see, it'll actually point towards it. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty awesome. But you know, now we have a gun that can shoot, but there's no purpose for it since there's nobody to shoot at. You're just, you're just you're just shooting into space. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go into here, and we want to make, we want to create an enemy. So we're actually gonna, just to make this easier, left click sprite player and duplicate it. Now this little area thing should pop up, and name this one SPR_enemy. And for those of you that don't know what an underscore is, all it is that little thing I put in between SPR and enemy. It's that little line going to the bottom. And the way you do it is you press shift and press the key that's right next to the 0 on your keyboard. So yeah, you're gonna need to know how to use those things. Okay, so open up your duplicated player and change this color to that, and change the outside color up to that. Okay, so now you have a an enemy. Center that. Okay. Go into objects, create object, and call this one obj underscore enemy, because he is the enemy. Load the sprite, spr underscore enemy. Now add an event. Add a step event. Now, we won't do that yet. We'll make it where he doesn't do anything. He's just going to sit there like an idiot. Okay, so you can just add a few of your enemies, right? Well, if we shoot our enemies, they're not going to do anything because we didn't add in the code. So add an event, a collision event, and a collision event, all that is, it's just this, if these two objects, the two objects we set it to, collide, then we tell it what to do. So we're going to tell it, if you collide with the object bullet, then we want you to destroy yourself because you're hit. So we're going to instance destroy and score plus equals 5. So that way, if you hit your enemy, you get 5 points, and you also kill him. Now, I'm going to go and tell you something real quick, just so you guys know for later tutorials or later games you're going to be making. Anything you put after instance destroy will not be read, because, the object is already destroyed, so it's not going to read it, because there's nothing there. So say I want it to plus equals 5, well, see, if I put this like that, it's not going to give me 5 points, because it's after instance destroy. So technically nothing's there, so it's not going to read that code. So let me go and put that back up there. Okay, so that's just a little tip for you. Just always put instance destroy at the end, unless it's inside variables, which I'll get into. Unless it's inside an if command, which I'll get into later. Actually, inside the next tutorial, we'll be getting into that kind of stuff. So, just so you guys know, that's just like a little tip for anything you guys are going to do. If you guys are going to have more than code after instance destroy, put it before instance destroy, because it will mess up your game and you'll get really mad and you won't know what the heck is going on, and you'll probably end up deleting your game, because that's what I did. Anyway, for just that, now what it should do is you go ahead and notice up here where that little circle thing is, like where your icon is, right here it's blank. But let's just say I shoot an enemy. Now it says score 5. Shoot another enemy. Shoot another enemy, shoot another one, shoot another enemy. See, now I have 25 points. So, heck, I'm pretty good at this game. I already got 25 points. In Call of Duty, that takes me 25 kills. And it takes me quite a few hours to get that, because I'm not the best game at that. Anyways, so, now, did you notice how, whenever we were doing this, how our bullet kept on traveling after we hit the enemy? Well, we want our bullet to go away, or at least I do. So add another collision event inside your object bullet, and add it with the enemy, and say instance destroy, which is the command instance destroy. Now that's just saying destroy it. You don't need to give it position, because there's nothing there. It'd be kind of pointless. So now whenever we shoot it, here's what happens. See? So now our bullet will get destroyed whenever we hit our enemy. And we also now have 25 points. So I'm kick butt at this game. Okay, so next we're going to make it where our gun is where our player can shoot fully automatic, but not too fully automatic. So we're going to change the global left pressed inside our object player, change event by left pressing it. Right press it, go down to change event, do mouse, global mouse, left button, okay? So now whenever we run this, here's what happens. Sorry it takes so long to load. Look at that. That is way too fast. That is like insanity. We do not want that fast. So we're going to have to add in an if statement, right? So I'm actually just going to go and do an if statement inside this tutorial, and then the next tutorial I'll explain them, because I'm running out of time here. So I'm going to get rid of that. So go into your object player and go into your glob left pressed, and then that code you created, the instance create x, y, object bullet, semicolon, parentheses, whatever. Yeah, just move this one down one, that code you had, and add in above that, if can shoot equals true, put a bracket, and I'll also explain brackets inside the next tutorial. But the next tutorial, guys, by the way, we're not really going to be doing much inside the game. I'll just be explaining stuff. So after you create that thing, we wanted to set can shoot to false. And by the way, I know you're not going to understand any of this right now, so just watch the next tutorial and I'll explain all this stuff. This can shoot, the bracket, the if, all that. So just, yeah, you just gotta stick with me here. Just do what I'm doing and just trust me. So now I'll do alarm, which I'm pretty positive we've already gone over these. I can't remember. I know this is only the second tutorial, but oh well. And set that to 15. And then end it with another bracket pointing the other direction. And just for the heck of it, we're going to go and indent all that. Okay. So now we have if can shoot equals true. Then I want you to create it. And I want you to set can shoot to false. And also want you to do an alarm. So go back into your object player. Add a create event. And add in code that says can shoot equals true. Add another event. An alarm. Alarm 0. Because that's one we did. And add in code saying can shoot equals true again. So now here's what happens whenever we fire our awesome gun. Now hold down that right or left button. That's what you have to do. Watch. See? So now it's pretty fast, and that's not too fast, so we're actually going to edit that. Go into your glob left button. Go into the alarm equals 15. Change that to something more like 7. That's a pretty decent speed, especially for a first gun. I mean, you know, you don't want to make it too good. It is a first gun. So see, now we have this cool fully automatic gun. But I mean, look, we have unlimited ammo. So inside the next tutorial, I'll be going if statements and all that stuff I just now coded, and I didn't really explain it. That's what I'll be doing inside the next tutorial. And also, we're gonna be talking about, we might, I don't know, depends on how time goes on the next tutorial, we also might add in ammo and stuff, which ammo, it's pretty fun. It's very fun to mess around with. I like it anyways. So yes, please subscribe so you can know when my next tutorial comes out. I would really like it. I'm gonna try to do tutorials every day. Hopefully I can. I don't really know. But yeah, so other than that, thanks for watching. Bye.